Alright, this guy. What news, Kelvin? Where is the merchant? You got word of a merchant? Were that up to date in the investigation? Murdered! Damn it all to the seventh hell. He was not simply murdered, Kelvin, he was silenced. Yeah, no shit, he was assassinated. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. Oh, Namo. Swift has a message for you from General Ramuh. The Flame General left a word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you returned. He wished to discuss your recent discoveries, as well as the results of his own investigation. Okay, so he's doing his own thing. Master Alphanote has already been informed that and should be waiting for you outside. Pray, proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew. Alright. This man's just in a pig outfit. Jeez. Final Fantasy is wild. Alphanote. What up? Excellent work, Kelvin. The information you brought us has helped me persuade General Robon in to call this meeting. Mayhap now we can discuss matters openly and honestly. Not in this room. Not unless it's just the Sultana and Robon. We've been expecting you, madam. Please proceed inside. Okay, the mind one. Complete.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made
okay,
great
it is just the Sultana and Robon. We're good. I just stopped one group, I mean.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked
less often
this
I was doing
uprising,
stuff.
The truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room.
Oh, here we go.
The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination.
I mean, to be fair, yes, but also to be fair, if the city's already inundated with refugees, accepting more is hard to do, so...
Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters.
Say what?
It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
Of course.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated.
Oh shit. Betrayal within the ranks.
Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Damn, of course. What kind of bastard are you that you accept coin to give an order to kill people? Son of a bitch. No honor.
Twelveswood Adeleji.
Damn, he had to stand up and slam his hands down.
But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Because he's a silver-tongued, two-faced bastard.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
That's a great idea.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Disputed in what way? By the Empire?
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Oh, okay, never mind. Bad idea. Poor Alfno? Why specifically?
The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Allagan ruins, of which no record existed.
Opening of Final Fantasy. Oh, the first cutscene. That's the Fields of Cartano. I see.
There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day.
It was where the last battle of 1.0 happened. I see.
Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement.
I always forget that there was the one from the MMO previous to this one. I sort of like led into this one. There's a lot of history comes from that.
Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
Okay, so if the Alamegans were to set up a thing, it might be like, it might provoke the neutrality.
In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Twelveswood Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Allagan ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
Yeah, so you're just gonna send the friggin' refugees onto a battlefield. And they'll be desperate enough that they'll be willing to try. And then he'll be like, oh, I just happen to be here. There's Allagan ruins, I'll take this.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Twelveswood Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins
I
that
like
he would
that it
risk
has
his
this
position
echo in
on the
this room.
Syndicate? And, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate.
You like her new voice actress so much more? Yeah, I can agree that a lot of the new voices are a lot better. Sometimes it's harder for me because I'm just like, see, I'm hearing these voices now and it doesn't sound exactly like the voices I know because I watched some of the later stuff and it's just like, but you get used to one voice eventually, so as soon as it switches over, it's going to jar me a bit again.
Omega.
Gasp.
Pardon?
Yeah, that requires some explanation. Omega weapon.
An Oligon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Oligon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cotonou Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Bahamut.
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That's a lot of
But he
risk,
should
though, just for
aspire
the
to
promise
world
of a maybe.
domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Oh shit, be the door.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
I mean, the room is large and echoey. If we're gonna have a secret conversation, maybe have in a less large echoey room. Okay, so you're saying somebody was eavesdropping and now everything's gonna be known that they
It would
know
seem
what
the
we know.
implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Alrighty. Recent revelations weigh heavily on Alphino's mind. Oh wait, hold on. Didn't I get a necklace? Hold on, let me armory. Was it a necklace? Yeah, Daystar necklace. Piety 14, mind 18. Yes. Just equip that. Alright. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. Yep. That's politics for you. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. I mean, like, the Sultanate didn't share it with us, but yeah. I mean, the Sultana. Hydrate check. Thanks, Runic. I got some water here. I'll take a sip. Actually, I might refill it. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'll go refill that water. Be right back 1 second. Alright, I'm back. We've been talking a lot? Yeah, it's a lot of talking. It is indeed a lot of talking. But yeah, took some water, got refill, so we're good to go. There is an auto-equip button? Okay, I didn't know that. I just... Classic drag and drop. I'll know that from now on auto-equip button, okay. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the scion best suited to this task. Corporal Light. Oh, that's my, I guess. Not really, I mean, PvP thing. Do take a moment to visit the Adder's Nest and make inquiries at the earliest available opportunity. Okay. Sultan Soren Squire, be gone, whelp. This is no place for children. Is it that girl who's looking for her parents? Oh no. I'm sorry. Kid. Are you okay? Did you not find your people? I was looking for you, miss. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. I did. Was that not that guy? You know this girl. Yes, I do. I'm trying to be helpful. You are, Runic. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. So he visited Stone Throw as well, I see. Oh, so he visited Stone Throw as well, I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? No. They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Heck yeah, Alfie, way to go. Really? You'll help me look, mister? Oh, I really hope they're not dead. Of course, but first I need to finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhaps you could wait for me by that pillar over there. We require but a moment. Oh my god, he is so good with children. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. I'll take you to the quicksand. Mayhap Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans and either starved primal. Even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this charade. I can agree. No problem, you can just go up and confront is way better than dealing with the political missteps and shit. And political dances. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources and ourselves. Well, we just gotta try our best, man. Mayhap the time has come for a change. In what manner? Kelwyn, this is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, speak of the devil, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. The situation in the Twelveswood has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive. Alright, the Twelveswood was like the primal, still getting primal readings. Twelveswood, then the primal threat she spoke of before has been confirmed. I've received no reports of Ixali activity, which leaves the Sylphs. Go, Kelwyn. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and once you arrive, do inform the Antecedent that while I'm grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I'm more than capable of protecting myself. Listen, we look out for each other. Serpent Herald. I come on behalf of the Elder Seeds here to petition the aid of your order. The Antecedent has been apprised of the situation. I guess oh wait, no. Yeah, we're talking about the Twelveswood. It's like, why is this guy here again? Oh yeah, the Twelveswood. It's relieved to see you healthy and hale, Kelwyn. The latest news from Ul'dah was most disturbing. Clearly, the only injury Alphino suffered was to his ego. Doubtless, it will heal ere long. The other Scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them now. Yeah, let's go. Ah, shoot, the Lord of Levin again? Amphilia wishes to discuss the latest threat to arise in the Black Shroud. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I should have not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I have received some of the most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Ramuh. I'm sorry, may have? Then it's not certain? The Elder Seedseer informed us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no sign of undue commotion. Forgive me, Antecedent, but the fact need not contradict that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramuh is more reputed to act only in defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the Touched Ones and their movement? The Touched Ones being like the purple Sylphs, the ones that were tempered by Ramuh. If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped our notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. Say what? I beg your pardon, you foresaw this eventuality and did not prevent it? I told Papalymo. I suppose I could have reported things in Amphilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They already summoned Ramuh once after the calamity, but that was because the Guardians came tramping through the forest. And so long as the Castrum Orient stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Yida and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that the observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers in the Black Shroud that, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. Ah, that's unfortunate. They should know that they have there's a pact that the people of the Gridania have with the other denizens of the Twelveswood, and anybody else settle in as bad news bears. Tis like that the Sylphs perceive this panicked migration as yet another invasion, and quicken their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for the primals coming. Indeed. One cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorza would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Kelwyn, though your dealings with the Sylphs of little solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramuh can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can... Let's continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Kelwyn. Pray, report to the Commander Hulwa at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experiences suggest that your meeting with the Lord Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Have I not fought Ramuh? I thought for sure I did, but maybe I was just thinking of the Soul thing and that didn't lead to a Lord of Levin fight. Maybe this is it. I'm getting you have not. Okay, I'm getting extreme deja vu. Maybe I watched this because certainly if I haven't done this character, I haven't played it. Because I also knew that that guy was about to be assassinated. They showed you Ramuh? Okay. Alright, we go to Gordania, hold on. Yeah. Alright, oopsies. Travel, teleport. Gordania. Okay. Where'd the music come from? Normally I see like a playing animation. Cards on the lamppost? Oh! I'm looking up. I was like, I don't see anybody who's doing it. I'm looking down. There in the sky. Damn. How'd they get there? Parkour? Damn. Bravo. Sadly, don't know if they're doing it legit or using third-party tag. Yeah, I figured some things they do that's third-party thing. I don't actually know how the music-making thing actually works, but I mean, it's still nice songs, regardless. wait. Yeah, we're going to talk to the Seed Seers. No, wait, we're going to the Adder's Nest first. Okay. Vorsale Hulwa. Corporal Light, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever a cause of alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for any eventuality, I know none more qualified than you to snuff out the threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The elder Seedseer, however, would speak with you first. She's of the opinion that your diplomatic, rather than martial, skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray, make your way to Nofika's altar. The contour in attendance will admit you to Lotus Stand. Okay. Just had this stop by instead of going straight to the Seeds here. The music thing is in the game if you're the bard job, but some people use third-party tech to do the music, as it's not always very easy, I see. If your signs have already arrived, madam, may I show you in? Heck yeah, let's go. Oh, and of course, third-party tools are a bannable offense. I see, I see. Yeah. That's weird to, you know, like, just to want to play music and get banned. Like, obviously, like, yeah, you gotta put your foot down on third-party stuff. But, like, it's weird. I'm saying it's weird to risk it just to play music. Stola? I'm most curious to hear how the Elder Seer means to treat with Lord Ramuh. I see the Sylphs have sent their own representative. There can be no doubt then. It is said that once Ramuh passes judgment, his wrath is implacable. Would it be best to conclude this discussion ere Gridania and its people are placed upon his scales? Whatever the Elder Seer is planning, I want you to know that I'll be right there by your side. And I'm sure Y'shtola won't be far behind, even if she does think everything's mankind's fault. Okay, you gotta tell us how you really feel. Sylphic Servant. Oh, hello, Walking One. It is good to see a friend of Elder One. I love the Sylphs. Their design is so cute. Very cute design. Alright, Connie.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty.
By the way, your quest, some Moonfire can be dropped as it's no longer in the game and that was a seasonal event? Okay. Listen, I didn't clear my quest log or anything before jumping in. I'll clear it out.
I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest.
Cool beans.
Scarce
I like
had
cool
his
beans, I mean
words
shoot.
ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
Little Solace being the Sylph town. The emissary. Look at this cutest of beans.
Our
I'll say
guest
again.
informs us that the Sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelveswood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided.
does he have plans to strike at us or strike at the refugees? Or is he just there as like a potentiality, like if shit goes down, I'm here?
Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelveswood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
Will do. I'll try my bestest. Yay!
You have
Says
my
the not
thanks.
voice acted self. I love little excited dance though.
Pray make for little solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest.
An ill wind blows through the forest.
Yet, it is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Veorzia shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Oh shoot. Ill tidings. Grand scale. Yeah, I remember in the questing we did negotiate with the Sylphs, but for some reason I thought that ended with the Ramuh thing, but I guess I was just thinking of this at this point in time. I knew that the Ramuh fight existed, but apparently I never did it myself, which I guess I remember that. I remember, like, I definitely remember doing Garuda, and I remember Ifrit because that's like part of the story as well. I don't remember Titan. All right. Yeah, like I remember these two. I remember the Sylph City. It's a great place. All right. Corporal Light, I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat with the primal Ramuh himself, an unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, that we might ascertain the location of where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Have even star... yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, we'll take this one. Piety. Armory chest. Bracers. Equip. Yeah, okay. The Serpent Lieutenant looks about, seemingly awaiting a visitor. The rest of the Scions. Yeah, I saw that. You shared the picture of your how you set up your White Mage's action bar. Yeah, when I unlock the more abilities and when I run out of space in my action bar, I'll figure out how to best suit it. But until then, I'm okay with what I have. Yeah, thanks for sharing. I'll definitely when I get to the point where I start getting more abilities and I try to organize them, I'll definitely look at how you set yours up. I was told that messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it'll be much longer. There she blows, or they blow. This one returns and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched one summons Lord Ramuh. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow scions? It would be this one's pleasure, Walking One. Please come, please come with this one. No worries, yeah, that's why I have the bar on the right, because I have so many. I think for Paladin I have like one space, wow. Alright. Okay. To the Sylphlands. Such a nice bridge. This is a pretty zone. Ooh. Look at the big trees. The grown over equipment, the whatever giant lake that this is all over. Spooky. Wise ones have ventured deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Used to have to run through this zone? Yeah, I imagine this would be a hassle to run through it. Because it is very loopy. And then there's also, you know, all the enemies and stuff on the ground. Oh, shoot. But it's alright, we just fly the frig over them. Alright. Oh, there we are. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramuh, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking One will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, Walking One. Thanks so much, Maxio. I appreciate it. Just flying on a panda, giant panda. Okay. All right, this way. Oh, here we are. Here's the peeps. Yo, what up? Ah, there you are. It is you, isn't it? Why is there illusions? Don't ask. Suffice it to say that we had something of a situation here. I see. So, Thancred is Thancred, Papalimos Papalino, Yistola is Yistola, and you are you, right? Well, that's easy enough to remember. This one's name is Yida, in case Walking One was wondering. Joke. I'm joking. Oh gosh. So it's actually you? I'm relieved. For a moment I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Yishtola's face when one impersonating you suddenly showed up. Wow. That's quite enough, Papolino. Ahem, my apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion, to wit, that Ramuh was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aetherite. Come, Kelvin, the Lord of Levin awaits. Oh, frig. Is there Aetherite? Also very purple. Am I supposed to fight? Oh no, okay. Cutscene activated. Hail fellows. Oh, the little gasp. A little flight running away.
Thine order betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Aye, that's me. Ramuh.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
He's just like, I don't got a chance.
I am Ramuh, guardian of the children of the forest.
Or at least he could see where this is going. Maybe he'll be open to touch. I mean, he's talking with us. That's, you know, good sign.
Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
Parlay.
The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
Okay, tell us why.
Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest not for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man.
I mean, there was a pact that was made with the Gridanians, so they're okay. If anybody else has come along, well, we'll kick them out. Just let us know, you know, just don't harm people that don't have anything to do with that nonsense.
Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just.
Once again, the entirety of thy kind, that's a lot.
Gridanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other.
Yeah, but just to eliminate them all is not just. Because we're of like no relation besides like our race, I guess.
Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man.
Yeah, the beard is certainly epic. It's like most of his body is beard. Obviously, he's got like the rest of the body, but it's this beard. Once again, this makes no sense. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. Darkness does reside in people's hearts. It's like, it's not our fault that there's conflict. We're just trying to protect ourselves. You know, you fight, and it's not just, we don't blame you for fighting and protecting yourself. I guess we do blame them for fighting. Well, we don't want them to hurt innocents is the thing. Welp.
Whence sprung this
Harsh.
calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born?
Were light and dark given form when man was born? Oof. Oof. In relation to Shadowbringer shit, kinda yeah.
It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
What is this?
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee.
Just like, listen, the sylphs thought, I guess the other sylphs think I'm cool.
Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal, shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee.
Okay. I mean, fair enough, I guess.
Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Well, this guy has this is very similar to Merlib's argument. That if conflict's gonna happen, then let the strong only be the strong that survive.
Dramatic.
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
Urianger, you're here? Bitch. Are you so freaking
Lord of
stealthy in
Levin
the shadow
himself.
like?
Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
Let me remove
I
these
must
goggles.
beg thine aid on
only
our
to
point
reveal
of
my
research.
second pair of goggles.
If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
I don't know, is that... I mean, sure, as long as you don't meddle. We're, don't fucking... It's delicate freaking peace talk. I don't think his voice actor has changed for Urianger. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, here we go. Commence. Oh shit, I have no idea what I'm doing. I was gonna look up a guide. Ah, frig. Oh well, here we go. YOLO, as they say. Good music. And a classic. I love how like crescendos. I love the crescendos. Sorry, that word. good boss battle music. Okay, we go. Okay, we separate. Shit, I don't know what these abilities mean. Where the incoming damage comes from. Oh, this circle's around me. Oh, crap. Shoot, they're ads? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. There we go. Fills that person up. Okay. Shit. Shoot. Heals on the tank. Oh, that was my... There we go, my heal too. I gotta pay attention when that procs. Oh, I didn't need to cast Holy. Fuck. Whoops. I'm trying to remember my what I have set to what again. Oops. Every time I'm just like, I should use my Medica ability. The damage always gets sealed up nearly immediately. I need to pay attention if there's ads and stuff like that. I'm just like, I don't know, the guy in the center's there. I'll fight him, and then I turn around and I'm like, oh, there's ads as well. Yay!
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light.
I should have commended you. Can I do that? Most people leave, so I don't get to do commendations, but... before I can see it, but... I should have done that.
And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task
Thanks,
of
Ramuh.
excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine.
That is quite the task. To excise the sin that has taken root in man's heart. Wow. Sure.
Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond.
I always do.
Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them.
Okay. Screenshot. Like that line.
If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path,
Alone,
for if
he says.
thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
I see. Very vague, but kind of wise-sounding words, Ramuh.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
I mean, we agreed to it. Trial by combat.
In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Yay! Alright. Okay, back to Little Solace. Okay. Away we go. Thanks for coming with me, Runic. I appreciate it. I had no idea what I was doing, but thank you. All right. Corporal Light, you have returned. Dare I ask how Ramuh received your visit? So anyway, he asked for parley and then he was like, trial by combat. He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well then that you have some experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Corporal Light. The Elder Seedseer must be informed of your deeds at once. Oh, hold on, I have to talk to him again, okay. I thought that was just like, alright, go. The Serpent's Lieutenant is ready to send you on your way. The Elder Seedseer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray, return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Contra at Nofika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, Corporal Light. Alright, now we go back to Gridania. Now we go back.